Let's make another randomly generated piece of jewelry.
Today's numbers are drawer 7, impression die 77. Here's the impression die we chose. They're all pretty interesting, but I think it's time to make a bracelet. First up, I use a piece of about 18 gauge sterling silver and press it in the hydraulic press, and then I press 6 more. I use the jeweler's saw to trim around the outside of all 7 pieces and use sanding discs and different abrasives to smooth down all of those cut edges and make everything nice and even and smooth. We don't want any sharp edges. Next, I drill a large hole in each end of each link, and then I start making the jump rings that I need for connecting the bracelet links together. I didn't have the size I needed, so I taped 2 pieces of steel wire together and then wrapped sterling silver wire around it. Now I am taking that same jeweler's saw, sawing through the coil to make a bunch of oval jump rings. The holes I drilled first were not large enough, so I am using a different kind of burring tool to enlarge each hole in the link. Next, I wanted to give a little bit of dimension to each of the links, doming it ever so slightly so that it will conform better to the wrist when worn. Here are all 7 of the links domed and ready to assemble. I used 2 pairs of pliers to open up each heavy gauge jump ring, link 2 of the components together. I like to put them together in pairs first, like this, and then I'll attach the pairs together. Here's what it looks like when all of the links have been added. I want this bracelet to be really secure, so I solder each join of the jump rings closed. I clean up any excess solder on each of the jump rings, and then apply a patina, sign my name, and here is the finished bracelet. This link design is from probably around the 1930s, and it's the perfect size for these links. I added some sterling silver chain and just a simple lobster clasp so that you can adjust the length as needed to fit your wrist. I really love making chains and links like this. They just take so much time. I rarely do it. So this was fun. If you want to play along, I need you to leave 2 numbers in the comments. The first number is number 1 through 8. That will determine which drawer I choose. The second number, numbers 1 through 85, and that will determine which die from that drawer I choose. I can't thank you enough for joining me along on this randomly generated jewelry trip that we're taking. It's a lot of fun. I'm trying things that I haven't done before, and I'm loving every moment of it. So thank you all, truly, and I'll see you in the next one.